Mante,
Yes,
can I share something if you are okay?
yes.
So, first of all, thank you so much for doing it while you are on vacation, spending time with your family.
No,
It means
I really enjoy this
thank you
because
so
wait for a moment. Please wait for a moment. There's a small effect here. Yes, right. Yeah, thank you so much, Mrs. Kalpana, for sharing your thoughts. I really appreciate that.
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but I really enjoy doing this. Sriyanshvaya, good evening. And Mr. Elliot, good evening.
Good evening, Bante. Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, Bante.
Good morning, Mr. Elliot.
Ponty, Mr. David is also with us.
All right. Mr. David, good evening.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, nice to see you. Right. Okay, wait for a moment. Okay, hope everything is perfect. Mr. Watt, can you mute everyone?
Yeah, yes, I will do that right now.
Yeah, thank you. Everyone, please say it 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Very good evening to everyone. Today is the 19th Thursday in United States and the 20th Friday in Sri Lanka. So on this beautiful morning time in Sri Lanka and the evening time in United States, we are going to conduct the 12th session, 12th session of this year, 12th meditation session of this year. And we are gradually improving with the meditation practice day by day. And we have passed the first step of breathing meditation and the second step of and we are continuing with the second step of breathing meditation. And in the next week, we are going to start the third one, and we are going to limit our observation up to the small triangle area in the next week. So, uh, by limiting the area that we observe, the touch of the breath, what we do is we try to sharpen we try to sharpen the focus, the concentration, so that we have, so deeper and deeper and deeper. So that is the purpose. So that's why we limit the area where we that we focus. And up for now, the old students, they are focusing on the bigger triangle area, the big triangle area, which includes the nose area and both the nostrils and the upper lip. So in this area, when the breath comes and touches, you stay aware about the touch of the breath, and we let the breath go in, and we wait patiently until it comes back. When it comes back, it will touch the same area, and then gradually it will start to go away. Right? When it is coming in, please be fully aware. When it is going out, please be fully aware. So keep on observing the breath as it is, as it is. So with a very diligent, so with the very diligent mind, with a very calm mind, with a very peaceful mind. And then if there are newcomers, there are certain newcomers, so they will be kindly requested to practice the first step of breathing meditation. First step of breathing meditation is all about, if I describe it in brief, it's all about observing the breath which is coming in and going out. So when the breath is coming in, please be fully aware. When it is going out, please be fully aware. And if it is so long, if it is short, if it is cross, if it is soft, let it be so. Just keep on being aware. So don't try to change the breath. Sometimes the breath may be uncomfortable. Sometimes the breath may be very comfortable. But accept the current situation of your breath as it is. With a very strong mind, a very calm mind, just do your duty. Your duty is just to observe the breath as it is. If it is coming in, you welcome it as it is, and if it is going out, you let it be as it is. Right? So just be the observer, not the controller. Right? But very diligent, very diligent, very diligent. Right? Now, today I'm going to conduct this session at another temple, so which is again in the down south of Sri Lanka, and I have conducted one meditation session, I think, several years back. So staying at this very temple. But today too, I'm going. Now the temple has developed a lot, so today I'm going to conduct it from the drawing room of that temple. Then so this temple is called as so Bodhikara temple. So that's how people call this. So I'm conducting it from that temple. Right. Then, dear Dhamma friends, please keep on practicing very diligently. Meditation practices just like climbing uh, a grease tree. You know, in certain countries, there is a competition to climb a tree which was applied with grease. Grease is a substance which is slippery. They apply it uh, they apply it on a pole, and then they ask the other people to climb the pole, and then so all the competitors, they try to climb the pole using various kinds of techniques, but all the time what happens is it so it makes the competitors so I mean since it is slippery, the competitors, they slip down most of the times, but the people who has the person who has the willpower, who so strong, who strives hard to reach the top, right? Using the presence of mind and various kinds of techniques, that person will go to the top and will become the winner. So just like that, even in meditation practice, so there'll be good days, there'll be bad days. Uh, so that's how it is. But somehow, what you should do is you have to understand that this is just like uh, climbing to a tree uh, so where someone has applied grease. So we slip down, but still we should not give up. The winner doesn't give up since he or she works hard and use tactics and uh, so work constantly, and that person becomes the winner. Just like that, we also should practice hard constantly, right? Even though we have to think that even though there is no one, so I'm going to do it all by myself. So thinking so, we have to do our best. That's it. Nothing else. So giving you everything. Just keep on doing what you're doing, and finally you are going to be very very successful. Right? So therefore, keep on trying. Keep on trying. Just like the person who tries to climb to a tree where the grease is applied. Right? So keep that in mind and keep on working even though we fail. And then it is the same with the other activities that you do in life. And today, at the same time, uh, every day I teach you about something which we need to apply into our lives. Right. Last week I told you about the duties uh, of an employee towards an employer. And today I'm going to teach you about the duties of a student towards a teacher. Right? And this is also a very important thing. Uh, if someone take out one's own human time, precious human time, to teach us something, we can consider that person as a teacher. There are so many great teachers in our life. Our parents are the first teachers for us, and then after that, we met various kinds of nice teachers in schools and universities, and uh, even at your workplace, you might have met such kind of mentors. So, uh, so Buddha describes in to uh, layman Sinhala how to behave with them out of respect. So there are 5 duties of a student towards a teacher. So please write them down and please be quick. First, duty of a student towards teacher is showing respect by local customs. So we have to show respect towards the teacher by using local customs. So in Asia, so in Asia, the students they bow down to the teacher, and in certain countries they just join their palms and so thank, and then so in the West, so various countries follow various kinds of customs, and in Japan and such kind of countries, they bow their head towards the teacher. In Korea, in Japan, in such kind of countries. So it doesn't matter whatever the custom it is, to follow in the local customs, we have to show our respect towards the teacher. Why we show our respect towards the teacher? Because that helps us. So when we show our respect towards the teacher, then at that time, the uh, Sorry about that. So, whenever we show our respect towards the teacher, then what happens is the teacher develops soft thoughts, right? Pleasant thoughts towards the student. And then in return, we get a lot of uh, uh, we get a lot of support from our teacher. And then so that's one thing. And then second one is second duty is supporting the teacher. So whenever the teacher needs help, if we give our support and if we help the teacher to fulfill those tasks, and then let it be your own educational task, the aspirations the teacher has over you, or maybe the task of the teacher or the task of the school. Um, so, all the general things that we need to do at a school. So, to complete them, we need to support the teacher. Then, third one is third duty of a student towards the teacher is so being obedient and listening. First one is showing respect by local custom, using local customs. Second one is supporting him or her, and third one is being obedient and listening. Right? If teachers are always demand listening, obedience from the students, right? So if we are if we are obedient towards the teacher and if we listen to them, then what happens is it is that makes the teacher more happy and more I mean contented about the student, and then they develop more and more energy to help. And third one, um, that's third one. Fourth one is attending when they are sick. So if they are sick, if you get the news, if you can go and attend them, or if you can bring gifts or medications or some support financially for their medications or something like that. So that's a very good way of respecting the teacher, and attending the teacher when they are sick is also a duty of a good student. So that's the fourth one, attending when they are sick. Fifth one is uh, honoring by reception. Whenever the teacher visits you, so we should honor them by reception, right? So even though the teacher is poor, and even though sometimes the students become more educated, and then certain students they don't like to meet the former teachers who are less educated than them. So that's not a feature of a good student. Even though how much high we reach, still we have to set our foot on the earth, and whenever you can, so it is good if you can meet those teachers, those teachers that help you to come to this stage. I personally myself meet as much as teachers that I can when I'm in Sri Lanka, even including my preschool teachers. Okay. Then it becomes a blessing for your life. Right. Now, keep that in mind, and to determine to show your fulfill these duties towards the teacher, and in return, you are going to get a lot of blessings for your life. Okay. Right. Now we are going to start today's silent meditation session. So everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, and head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. And please let your whole body to relax. Let your whole body relax from top to bottom and bottom to top. First, I'm going to pay our sincere respect and gratitude towards towards the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And after that, let's start today's silent meditation session. Please calm down and concentrate. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vinyacharane sammangno sungato lokamido anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manusanang buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo Tangnitiko akaliko, ihipasiko opanaiko, machatangweditamo, vinyuhiti. Sumani magno bhagavato savaka sango, unyumani magno bhagavato savaka sango, nyaya patipagno bhagavato savaka sango, Sami Kimani Pagno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadinang Chattari Purisa Yugani Atte Purisa Pungala Ese Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuniyo Pahuniyo Nakiniyo Angeli Kalaniyo Anutterang Punya Ketang Lokasati. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a very peaceful, patient mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. If you are a new student, please practice the first step of breathing meditation. If you are an old student, please practice the second step of breathing meditation. Whatever the meditation, whatever the step that you want to practice, so regardless of the technique, I sincerely wish, may your meditation be very, very successful. Very, very successful. Please start meditation practice right now. Right now. Dear dumb friends, now we are going to start the loving kindness meditation. If you want to relax your posture, please do so. Now we are going to start the loving kindness meditation. In brief, first let's share our loving kindness with yourself. Please think, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards yourself first. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Please think, may my mother, may my father, may my teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards the neutral people. Neutral people are the people who don't belong to the category of your loved ones, and at the same time, who don't belong to the category of your enemies. These are the people who always stand in the middle. Please spread your loving kindness towards them. Please think, may all the neutral people be well. May all the neutral people be happy. May all the neutral people be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards them. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our enemies. Please think, may my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards your enemies. Your enemies. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Not only we are going to think about human beings, we'll think about all kinds of beings in the world. Animals, birds, fish, and all such kind of beings. We are going to really think of them, and we are going to spread our loving kindness towards all of them. Please think. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. All the beings in the world. Bhavatu Sampe Mangalang Rakantu Sampe Devatam Samme Buddhanubhavine Samme Dhammanubhavine Samme Sanganubhavine Sada Sutti Mavang Tutti. Everyone, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Mr. Watt, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Bhante, I can.
Oh, thank you so much. Right. Dear Dhamma friends, now as I mentioned, 12 days have already gone. We only have uh, so another we only have another so 9 months to practice. Only 9 months to practice. We had to understand that human life is very, very short. And then we were fortunate enough to meet this noble non-sectarian meditation technique. So therefore, as wise people always take wise decisions. They always understand what is to develop and what is not to develop. And wise people abandon things which are temporary, even though they are pleasing. If something is harmful for oneself and the others, if something is harmful for both the parties, then they avoid and then they let go those I mean those kinds of actions, and then they practice they practice the things which are harmless, uh, which are beneficial for oneself and the others, which makes one person oneself comfort and the other people too. So that's the way of wise people. So as wise people, abandoning all kinds of bad practices, I can see that most of you are practicing very ardently. So understanding that how much little time we have more to practice. So, I sincerely request all of you to continue the same with a very diligent mind. Then, after discussing about uh, the 5 enemies of meditation, now we are going to discuss about the four friends of meditation. We already discussed about the first one in the last week. The first one is willingness or chanda. If we have the will, if we are willing to do something, then it becomes a friend for us to do that. It provides us a motivation. It provides us a motivation, then it helps us do anything. And then today we are going to discuss about the next friend of meditation. Next friend of meditation is chitta or strong mind. Chanda means willingness, and then chitta means strong mind. Strong mind is very important whenever we want to do something in life, especially when it comes to long tasks. When we have to do a long task, we see the benefit of strong minds. Even though how far it is, it helps us to reach those goals in life. Uh, since we develop a strong mind within, uh, chitta, right? Strong mind. Whenever we don't have the strong mind, two things can overcome our mind. So, first one that can overcome our mind is laziness. If you don't have the strong mind, then laziness creeps in and it begins to attack us. It says, so let's do it tomorrow. So for now, please rest. Let's do it in the next week. And for this week, just rest. You can put your entire effort in the next week. But for this, during this week, enjoy. Uh, so like that, uh, the laziness may come and attack you. At that time, if you are not wise enough, If you are not strong enough, you can easily uh, lose the grip of your mind, and then after that, the mind. So you yourself, both your body and mind, might succumb to laziness if you don't have a strong mind. But if you have a strong mind, so you'll think somehow I cannot expect for a good time. So all the times, so during all kinds of, during all the time of my life, uh, so I'm decaying. So there is no moment that I don't decay. For a person who keeps on decaying, what kind of a good time or bad time can be there? Therefore, I should strive hard. So who knows tomorrow what might can happen from to me or to my loved ones. Thinking so, the wise person abandoning those negative thoughts, that person avoiding laziness, that person keeps on practice. And then at the same time, if you don't have a strong mind, then wandering nature of the mind can come and attack. There'll be a lot of, it will bring a lot of objectives to focus. Sometimes certain objectives are not useful for you, but still you like that field. So then it is just like trapping the rabbit, showing a carrot. So uh, when such kind of thoughts come into your mind, so you avoid, you become incapable. You become incapable of deciding what is necessary and what is not necessary. And then what happens is, so you begin to succumb to the uh, so wandering nature of the mind. Right? You will spend so your time in so many things, thinking that I can meditate later on. The more you let your mind to wander, the more your situation becomes to mental especially your concentration becomes I mean lesser and lesser, and finally you may succumb to the wandering nature of the mind. Uddache, kukuch. Therefore, understanding that, don't take the strong mind so nature lightly. Instead, so whenever you realize uh, that this is a, let it be the meditation practice or anything that you're doing in your life, whenever you realize that something is very important for you, develop a strong mind and stick to that. Stick to that without letting it go. Right? Stick to that without letting it go. Even the Buddha develops a strong mind before he became the Buddha. Uh, as a bodhisattva, person who is trying to become the Buddha. Under the Bodh tree in Bodh Gaya in India, the Buddha so determined, uh, let my blood dry away. Right? Let my blood dry away, and let my veins dry away, and then let my flesh dry away. So let my skin uh, so um, so let my skin dry away. Uh, let my bones dry away. Fourth one, so not the skin, bones. So let my bones dry away. Uh, Even though they dry away, I won't stand up from the seat that I sat until I attain the enlightenment. That was a very strong mind that the Buddha developed uh, so under the Bodhi tree, under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, India. And then finally, working with that strong mind, the Buddha kept on practicing. And finally, the Buddha could attain the eternal peace and eternal happiness in Bodh Gaya, under that Bodh tree in Bodh Gaya, India. But we have to understand we don't have the same capability like the Buddha. Our vehicles are small, but still we should keep on going. Understanding the right path, we should keep going. Wherever we want to reach, so it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter how much we can progress. We should try our best to progress as much as possible, uh, and we should keep practicing as we can, even though we are not strong and fortunate like the monks and nuns who lived during the Buddha's time. Right. Uh, right. Then to develop that strong mind. And when we develop the strong mind, so we don't let the mind to behave in four ways. First one is we don't let the mind to hide. Sometimes the mind wants to hide, and it doesn't. So so it runs away, it hides from following the right track, right? The meditation practice. Then at that time, we have recognized that one and understanding that your mind is hiding, and it is not strong enough to practice well without letting the mind to hide. So we should let the mind, we should convince ourselves to practice ardently. So with an awakened, open, courageous mind. Right? So then that's one way how you can develop a strong mind. Number two is don't let the mind to shrink. Right? So when you have fear, when you have shame, it's just like shrinking. That's what means here. So we should not let the mind to shrink. Instead, if the mind shrinks, then what will happen is so it won't help you to develop deeper concentration. Therefore, without letting the mind to shrink, we have to stay vigilant and we have to convince it all by ourselves and then drag it back, and then you have to keep it aligned with the track. So then you'll keep on developing. Then don't let the mind to loosen. Right? So we should not let the grip go away. Right? Uh, so then we have to. We should not let the mind to loosen. Instead, so we hold it. So focusing on whatever the objective that we want to focus on, and doing whatever things that we can do. Fourth one is don't let the mind to scatter. Right? So when you develop the strong mind, you don't let the mind scatter. You don't let it to go here and there. You can try your best to maintain your mind at the present moment. So these are the four ways how to develop a strong mind within. And whenever you practice this strong mind nature within, when you associate this second noble frame of meditation, sometimes you might experience these kinds of things. For an example, when you are developing a very strong mind, at that time, so you might feel like ants crawling on your face, or maybe on your body. Most of the times, on your face. At that time, you have to understand that this is a way of mind that it puts out certain kind of mental natures that it cannot put out, because whenever you are focused and whenever you have so strong mind, there are certain negative thoughts that cannot go out, right? Since they cannot go out, so they such kind of thoughts they throw so certain tantrums by creating various kinds of sensations on the body. One of the main ones is feeling like ants crawling on your ants crawling on your face or on your body or on your back. It may be on your back too. At that time, what you had to do is you had to really recognize that one, and then after that, you have to understand that this is the nature of the mind. I should let it go, and I should keep on practicing ardently. And sooner, and at the same time, sooner or later, this will also pass. To understand that, just keep on practicing. And then sometimes you might experience certain itching sound. Itchings, so on your face or on your body. And sometimes you may feel twinkling sensations on your body. All those things happen mostly because um, uh, mostly so when you develop a strong mind with it, right? And you have to understand all these kinds of experiences. They rise to pass away. They are not here to last for a very long time. So they'll pass away. Just keep on practicing as you were used to. Right? That's what you can do. Right? When you so develop a strong mind, it helps you to stay stuck to the track. And by the you don't you don't get worried. You don't worry focusing on the other people's other people's talk. After understanding that this is the right way, what you'll do is you'll just focus and you'll just keep on going. Let me give you an example story before we conclude. I think all students might remember this one. Uh, in one in one forest, there was a village of toads. Village of toads, and these toads they were used to have competition. And one day, uh, so the people they gathered a lot of money, and then after that they organized one huge competition to climb on a pole. So the competition was to uh, climb on a pole uh, so until so someone reached the top of that pole. And uh, before everything, so the toads they applied the grease. I mean those slippery chemicals on the top of that pole. Then all the uh, all the competitors they began their competition, and then some of them they gave up everything at the beginning because they slipped down and then they did not go to try again. And there were some other people, some other toads, so they climbed to halfway of that pole, Then again they slipped. Since they slipped again, then they didn't want to try more. And then there were another, so two, three toads. So among them, so two toads, they also gave up their competition. And finally, there was only one toad who was going up. So whenever that toad was going up, the other toads, they were so scared. So those toads shouted at this toad, saying, "Oh, it's so much dangerous to go all the way to the top. So please climb down. So don't yeah. So we need life, not the. I mean, so we don't need to reach the top of that pole. So don't worry about that. Please give up and come down." And they started shouting and clapping, so asking the final toad, to get down. But the final toad, it kept on going up and up and up, and it kept on climbing all the way to the top. And finally, it grabbed the flag and won the competition. Finally, when it came to the when it was the time to uh, to ask how he did it. Uh, so the people, those who were curious, they went to that toad, that very valiant and courageous toad. So they were heroic toad, and they went to it and asked, "What is the secret of your success?" At that time, that toad bent down and said this. So I didn't hear well. I cannot hear well. Can you please repeat that for me? Right. So like that, we had to understand. Then all the toads understood that this toad is deaf. When the other toads were cheering, this toad, since it cannot hear well, it thought that the other toads, they are cheering at him. So he gave his entire strength and kept on climbing to the top of that pole. We also have to do the same. When we develop a strong mind, whenever the other people to criticize us, whenever they try to criticize us, and whenever they try to drag us down, at that time we have to understand that we are doing something. So we are getting the notice, and it's a whole something. So uh, there may be failures. I'm not the first one to fail, but I should try. So understanding that, uh, so we should give up, since it is a whole something, since it is a beneficial thing. Uh, so with a very good plan, developing a very good strong mind. So we have to keep on moving forward. That is very, very important um, during the meditation practice, as well as in your day-to-day life, right? This strong mind does not only help the meditation, right? It also helps the day-to-day life too. If we to achieve the task that we need to achieve in during our day-to-day life. Then finally, we have to understand the benefits of having a strong mind. According to the Buddha, so if someone has a very good, strong mind, that person will attain the enlightenment, and that person will attain the real peace in this very life. If not, if it doesn't happen, even at the brink of one's own death, that person will attain the enlightenment. And if it doesn't happen, if that person developed a very good, strong mind, that person will be born in a very comfortable realm and practice and finally attain the enlightenment thanks to the familiarity, thanks to the multiplication of that this very practice, right? So therefore, then please keep on practicing very ardently. We are going to meet next week. Will be the uh, next week will be the last week that we'll meet online, and after that we are going to meet. Uh, I will reach to United States on the 29th of this month, and then we'll meet everyone in person. And before we conclude, I want to think of the people who are suffering in the Middle East. So um, maybe uh, since we are in the United States, we don't feel it that much, but the heat is going up and up in Asia. So many countries get affected, has got affected because of this war, and so many people are very scared because even in Sri Lanka and in neighboring countries, we have a big oil shortage and then gas shortage. There are so many things which are happening around us. Uh, so therefore, I want to share all these merits with those people who got affected. If they are already passed away, deceased, then we share this and we let's wish them to have good lives, good future lives. And then after that, we are going to think of all the people who are sick. There are thousands of people who got sick from various countries. May they recover very soon, and may this war so stop as soon as possible, and may all the people be able to live comfortable, peaceful, happy lives in the future. And finally, to conclude, let's wish by the power of all this positive energy, may all your troubles be away, may all the good things happen in our lives, and practicing dharma, developing all positivities, uh, and avoiding, eradicating all the negativities. May all of us attain real peace, Nibbana. Join your palms together and concentrate. අභිවාදන සීලිස නිචං බත්තා පචායිනු චත්තාරෝ ධම්මා වඩ්ඩන්ති ආයුවන්නෝ සුඛං බලං ආයුරාරෝග්‍ය සම්පatti සග සංවත්ති මේ බච අතෝ නිම්මාන සංපatti ඉමිනාති සමිජ්ජතෝ. Everyone, please say it 3 times loudly. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Right. Good night, Mr. Howard.
Good night, Bante. And I want to let everybody know they can unmute if they when you
Yeah.
greet them.
Yeah. Right. In the next week, we'll have the meditation on the very same Friday at 8 o'clock. I won't remind that one too. Mr. Elliot, good night.
Have a good day, Bante. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Abhi, good night.
Good night, Mr. Vante.
May all the good happen to you. Good night, Miss Jane.
Thank you so much, Bonti, for your teaching. Have a great day and the trip ahead with family.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you
And
so
then
much, Bonti.
Kalpana, good night.
Good night, Vante. See you soon.
Absolutely. May all the good happen to you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Then, yeah. Then Sriyash Bhaiya, good night.
Thank you, Bante, for your time. Have a good day, Bante. Thank you.
Thanks. May all the good happen to you. Right then. Hope I talk to everyone. Okay. Then thank you once again, Mr. Huad. See you all. And Mr. David, good night.
Oh, Bonti, he left. Never mind.
All right. Okay. Right,
Thank you
right.
so much, Bonti.
Okay. Good night to everyone.
It is
You
my
want
honor
to
to
do that.
serve, Bante. And may you have a
Yeah.
wonderful day. And may your trip with your family and your pilgrimage be blessed and safe and peaceful.
Thank you so much, Mr. Watt. Really, really appreciate. Sukhi ho to.
I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, see you in the next week. Sukhi ho.